Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we re-journeying back in time to a city that is often called the Pompeii of the East. But unlike Pompeii, this city wasn't buried by a volcano. Instead, it was slowly swallowed by the sands of time, only to be rediscovered and brought back to life. I'm talking about the magnificent ancient city of Jerash. Nestled in the highlands of modern-day Jordan, imagine walking down a street paved with the original stones laid down 2,000 years ago, flanked by towering columns that have witnessed the rise and fall of empires. That's Jerash. For you, it's one of the best preserved Roman provincial cities in the entire world. But its story doesn't start with the Romans. The history of Jerash, originally known as Gerosa, stretches back over 6,500 years. Archaeological evidence shows that the site was inhabited during the Neolithic period, and later in the Bronze and Iron Ages. Its strategic location, with fertile land and a reliable water supply, made it an attractive spot for early settlers. However, it wasn't until the Hellenistic period, following Alexander the Great's conquests in the 4th century BC, that Gerasa began to transform into a significant urban center. Some historians believe the city was founded by Alexander himself, or perhaps one of his generals. The name Gerasa likely has Semitic roots, but it was during this Greek-influenced era that the foundations of the grand city we see today were laid. It became part of a powerful league of 10 cities known as the These were centers of Greek and Roman culture in a region that was predominantly Semitic and Arabian. Think of them as beacons of Hellenistic civilization in the Near East. The real golden age for Jerash, however, dawned in 63 BC, when the Roman general Pompeii conquered the region, and it became part of the Roman province of Syria, and later, Arabia Petraea. This is when Gerasa truly began to flourish. Its position on the crossroads of major trade routes, including the famous King's Highway, brought immense wealth to the city. Caravans carrying spices from the Arabian Peninsula, silks from the east, and other precious goods passed through its gates, filling its coffers and funding an unprecedented construction boom. This is the era that gave us the breathtaking monuments we can still walk through today. Let us start with the first thing you see as you enter the site, Hadrian's Arch. This colossal triple-arched gateway was built in the year 129 AD to honor the visit of the Roman Emperor Hadrian. It was intended to be the new southern gate of an expanded city, but that expansion never fully happened, leaving the arch as a standalone masterpiece. It's a powerful statement of the city's wealth and its importance within the Roman Empire. Walking past the arch, you encounter the Hippodrome. This massive stadium could hold up to 15,000 spectators who would gather to watch thrilling chariot races and other sporting events. You can almost hear the roar of the crowd and the thunder of hooves on the dirt track. Today, they even have reenactments with gladiators and chariots, giving you a taste of that ancient spectacle. As you enter the main city through the south gate, you're greeted by the stunning Oval Plaza, or the Forum. This is one of Jerash's most iconic features. It's a vast, asymmetrical plaza, framed by a sweeping colonnade of Ionic columns. It's unlike anything else in the Roman world. Its unique shape was a clever architectural solution to connect the main street, the Cardo Maximus, with the Temple of Zeus. It served as the city's main marketplace and public gathering space, the bustling heart of Gerasa. From the Oval Plaza, we head up the Cardo Maximus, the city's main colonnaded street. This street runs for 800 meters, straight as an arrow, and it's still paved with its original stones. Look closely, and you can even see the ruts worn into the stone by thousands of chariot wheels over the centuries. Along this street were shops, public buildings, and fountains, making it the commercial and social spine of the city. The level of urban planning is just extraordinary. They even had a sophisticated underground sewage system running beneath the Cardo. Lining the Cardo, you'll find other incredible structures. There's the Masalem, or marketplace, and the magnificent South Theater. Built in the late 1st century AD, this theater could seat over 3,000 people. The acoustics are so perfect that even today, you can stand in the center of the orchestra and speak in a normal voice, and be heard perfectly in the very top row. It's still used for performances during the Jerash Festival of Culture and Arts. Further along, we find the Nymphaeum, a grand ornamental fountain dedicated to the water nymphs. It was once decorated with marble, painted plaster, and topped with a half-dome roof. Water would have cascaded down its 2 tiers into a large basin, providing a cool, refreshing public water source and a stunning display of Roman engineering. But perhaps the most impressive structure in all of Jerash is the Temple of Artemis. Artemis was the patron goddess of the city, and her temple was the centerpiece of religious life. It stood on one of the highest points, dominating the skyline. Walking up the processional way to the temple complex is an experience in itself. The temple was surrounded by massive, beautiful Corinthian columns, 11 of which are still standing today. It's a testament to the devotion and the incredible wealth of the city's inhabitants. As the Roman Empire embraced Christianity, Jerash transformed once again. From the 4th century onwards, the city became a prominent Christian center. Many pagan temples were repurposed, and more than a dozen churches were built, often decorated with beautiful mosaic floors. You can still see the ruins of these churches, including the cathedral, which was built right next to the processional way of the Temple of Artemis. So, what happened to this thriving, magnificent city? Its decline was gradual. The shift in trade routes away from the overland paths and towards sea routes began to chip away at its economic foundation. Then, in 614 AD, the Sasanian-Persian invasion caused significant disruption. Although the city was later reclaimed by the Byzantine Empire, it never fully recovered its former glory. The final, devastating blow came in 749 AD. A massive earthquake struck the region, toppling columns, crumbling walls, and destroying much of what remained of the city's grandeur. The survivors abandoned the ruins, and over the centuries, the sands of the surrounding hills slowly buried the city. It lay largely hidden and forgotten by the outside world, known only to the local population. It wasn't until 1806 that a German explorer named Ulrich Jasper Seetzen rediscovered the ruins, but serious archaeological excavations didn't begin until the 1920s. For the past century, archaeologists have been painstakingly excavating and restoring Jerash, revealing the incredible city that lay dormant for over 1,000 years. And what's amazing is that they estimate only a fraction of the city has been uncovered. There are still so many secrets buried beneath the sand. Today, visiting Jerash is like stepping through a time portal. It's a place where history isn't just in a book. It's something you can touch, walk on, and experience with all your senses. From the grandeur of its temples and theaters, to the intimate details like the chariot ruts in the stone, Jerash tells the story of human ambition, culture, faith, and the unstoppable forces of nature and time. It is a powerful reminder of a vibrant past that continues to speak to us in the present. If you ever get the chance to visit Jordan, make sure Jerash is at the top of your list. It is a truly unforgettable experience that brings the ancient world to life in a way few other places can. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey to ancient Jerash. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures into the past. Let me know in the comments which ancient city you'd like to explore next. See you in the next one.